lot has been made about new Minnesota Vikings wide receiver Jalen Reagor. Now, he was a first-round selection, yes, taking one spot ahead of Justin Franklin Jefferson and the Eagles and Howie Roseman. And Howie Roseman's not a dummy. He ain't. He obviously saw a lot of potential in the pride of TCU. Now, it hasn't worked out, and Eagles fans are quick to poo-poo, put it all on Jalen, but there's a reason why perhaps Jalen hasn't panned out on his potential quite yet, and the reason is quarterback play. And here with the Minnesota Vikings, Jalen is set up for success. He really is. Now, all the haters and the losers come out against Kirk Cousins all the time. Gotta call a spade a spade. Kirk, since the bye week of 2020, has been playing some of the best ball of his career. I think that he, not ironically, should be involved in the 2022 NFL MVP conversation, and Kirk by far is going to be the best quarterback that Jalen Reagor's ever played with. Because going back to TCU, his draft stock was hurt because he had a down junior season, and it wasn't necessarily his fault. The quarterback play just wasn't there. And with the Eagles through 2 seasons, yes, game-winning touchdown drops, that were right in your hands. Yeah, those suck. Those are garbage. But in terms of quarterback play, it has been the best. So taking it all the way back, Jalen Reagor's last 3 primary quarterbacks. 2019 TCU, something called Max Dugan, who's probably, manager at Walmart right now. 53.4% completion percentage, 2,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 10 picks. So we converted the college quarterback rating because it goes to infinity, but 74.6 and a 67.6 PFF grade. 2020 with the Eagles, starting the downfall of Carson Wentz, just a garbage season, got replaced by rookie Jalen Hurts, and Wentz was nothing doing. 2021, now I like Jalen Hurts a lot. He's developing, but precision passing, especially downfield precision passing, that's not his game. That's not his bag right now. So you could say very easily that Jalen Reagor's last 3 quarterbacks, inaccurate, not great with the deep ball. Well, Hurts has a good deep ball, but it isn't always accurate. And it's one of those spots where, is it the chicken or the egg? Do you blame the quarterback or the receiver? It's a lot like Stephon Diggs' his final year at Maryland, where he fell to the 5th round in the draft because he had like the 7th-string linebacker as his quarterback at the end of the season, right? But Kirk Cousins, just taking a slice of Kirk Cousins from last year, where he had Little Coobs as your OC, and Zimmer was working against Kirk Cousins, and they were in the run, pass, punt offense. He still put up stellar numbers, man. Completed 2/3 of his passes, 4,221 yards passing, 7.5 yards per attempt, 33 touchdowns, 7 picks, 103.1 quarterback rating, and a PFF grade of 88.2. All that is by far better than what Jalen Reagor's had to put up with the last 3 years. And frankly, his entire career at TCU. Like, TCU ain't exactly QBU. Like, when Andy Dalton is your George Washington, get out of here. Well, didn't they have Sammy doesn't matter. But, so with Kirk Cousins, what Jalen needs to thrive is he needs an accurate deep ball. That's his game. Because I still think that Jalen right now, he's more dynamic athlete playing receiver as opposed to a receiver who's also an athlete. There's very distinct differences, right? So Jalen, he's that deep threat. He needs an accurate deep ball, and yes, he needs to get over some of those drops that he's had. I don't want to say this is a Troy Williamson situation, but it's not that either. So I do think that Jalen can thrive. Also, you add in the fact that he doesn't have that pressure, because when you come in as a first-round pick, especially in Philly, you are seen as a savior. You're supposed to be that guy, but it hasn't worked out. That's why they drafted Devontae Smith. That's why they traded for A.J. Brown, and then Jalen was just sort of tossed to the curb, right? But now he can come in. He could be wide receiver 4 for the Vikings, because it's Jefferson, Thielen, KJ. That's a solid win-play show. Jalen can be that 4th receiver, be that deep threat, return some punts. He can do it. And I've said this, like, just think of Jalen Reagor as a souped-up Aldrick Robinson. And Robinson also, fittingly enough, both of them were from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, going to the 3-letter schools. Jalen going to TCU, Aldrick going to SMU. And Aldrick, he was with Kirk in Washington. And then he came to Minnesota in 2018 as a wide receiver 4, running some deep routes. He had 5 touchdowns. As a situational guy. And I think that I do think that Jalen Reagor can be a souped-up version of that, where, hey, you're going to be taking the top off the defense, opening up everything else underneath. You can be a better version of what we thought that ISM was going to be in this offense. So, yeah, I'm all for it, man. So again, don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate the wide receiver. Sometimes you have to hate the quarterback. And Jalen, his quarterbacks haven't been doing him any favors. Like, it's not like he was out there with Joe Montana or Tom Brady, man, all right, over the last 3 years. So give this kid a chance. Kirk is by far the best quarterback that he's played with at any point in his football career. So now maybe we'll see some blossoming of some of that potential, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Jalen Reagor set up for success with Kirk Cousins. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.